Okay, so have you ever been in a room full of incredibly smart, talented people, and somehow you all land on a just terrible decision? It's this weird thing that happens all the time in business and politics, pretty much any team setting. Today, we're going to break down exactly why this happens, and more importantly, how you can stop it.
You know that feeling, right? You're in a big meeting, a really important decision is on the table, and everyone just seems to be agreeing a little too fast. People are nodding along, just kind of repeating the same 2 or 3 points. It feels super efficient, it feels like consensus, but you've got this nagging feeling in the back of your mind that something huge is being missed.
Well, you should trust that feeling, because it's right. There's a hidden force at play, this cognitive trap that can derail even the absolute best teams. So let's put a name to it, because once you can name it, you can start to fight it. And that name is shared information bias. Put simply, it means we are hardwired to talk about what we have in common. In a group, we spend almost all of our energy on the facts that everybody in the room already knows, while the unique, specialized, and often critical information that only 1 or 2 people have, that gets totally ignored.
And this is where things get really dangerous. This bias creates something researchers call hidden profiles. The best way to think about it is like a puzzle. The right decision is the finished puzzle, the full picture. But different team members are holding different critical puzzle pieces. If they only ever talk about the pieces they all share, like the boring blue sky pieces, they will never ever see the full picture. They'll end up making a huge decision based on totally incomplete and often really misleading information.
What's so fascinating here is the psychology behind why we make this choice. I mean, look at it. On one hand, talking about shared information feels good. It's comfortable, it's easy, and it's validating. It makes us feel like we're all on the same page. But the unshared information, that's the stuff that's actually critical. So why do we avoid it? Well, because bringing it up is difficult, it can feel disruptive, and it threatens that cozy, easy consensus the group is building.
So why on earth do we do this? It's not really a failure of logic. It's a failure of social dynamics. We're falling into a trap that's being set by our own psychology.
This quote from the research really just hits the nail on the head. A meeting isn't just about logic and data points, it's a social performance. Whether we realize it or not, we're all trying to secure our place in the group, to build bonds with our colleagues, and to protect our reputation as someone who's competent and, agreeable. Sharing common knowledge is a super low-risk way to do all of those things.
Okay, so it really boils down to 3 powerful drivers. First, there's just the basic desire for closure. We're all under pressure, we're busy, and we just want to make a decision and move on. Second, there's our deep human need for social acceptance. Let's be honest, agreeing with people feels good. And finally, we're all trying to maintain our reputations. Repeating known facts is a really safe way to sound smart without, rocking the boat.
So that's the problem. It's deep, it's ingrained, and it's powerful. But the good news is, it's not unbeatable. So let's look at some actual, concrete strategies you can use to break this cycle and start building way smarter teams.
And this list really lays out the path forward. I mean, just look at the first 2 points. They're all about time. It's this counterintuitive idea that you have to slow down to make a better decision faster. Rushing is your enemy here. Research shows that shared information always comes out first, so just allowing for more discussion time literally gives that critical, unshared info a chance to bubble up. But my favorite one here is clarifying expertise. Imagine a team lead starting a meeting by saying, "Okay team, remember, Sarah is our expert on the customer data. Sarah, we need to make sure we hear everything you know, especially the things the rest of us might not be seeing." Man, that one sentence can change the entire dynamic of a room.
And beyond just changing our habits, technology can also give us a huge edge. There are these tools called group decision support systems. Basically, they let teams log and rank all the information they have before the social pressures of a meeting even start. This makes sure that every single piece of data, whether it's shared or not, is on the table from the get-go.
Okay, so we've walked through the trap, we've dug into the psychology, and we've got some escape strategies. Let's bring it all together into one core, simple takeaway.
This is it. This is the whole thing right here. The goal of a meeting is not to get to a comfortable agreement. The goal is to get to the best decision. And almost every single time, the key to that best decision is hiding in the unshared knowledge, in the unique perspective, in that hidden profile that only one person in the room has.
So I'll leave you with this question to take into your very next meeting. Don't just listen for agreement. You have to actively hunt for the different opinion, for the new facts, for that quiet voice that might just hold the missing piece of the puzzle. What critical information is your team missing simply because nobody asked them to share it?